Hi.
Are you singing?
No, we're just listening.
I heard singing.
We're listening.
Hi. I think I embarrassed Sam a little bit because he was singing, as you guys saw, and well, sometimes you just gotta catch those moments. The reason why I had to go in the room like that and scare Sam a little bit is because I needed to go to the store. And on my way back home, I wanted to show you guys that one day I will be filming something in this little pathway. It looks creepy and cool at the same time. Yeah, it would look really cool with the 50mm lens and like just the background, like really with the depth of field. That's the kind of stuff that I like, and it may be something spooky, but I just need help to film it. And I've been having this in my mind for a long time, and I'm having shortness of breath. I don't know from what, but I think it's something that I ate for dinner. I don't know if it's a poppy seed salad dressing that I'm having now, or the lima beans that I had for dinner. I don't know, but it's really uncomfortable, or it's a Zyrtec that is trying to digest. Yeah, it's a lot of things that I have in mind, but it's really uncomfortable. But I just gotta deal with it, just like everything else. And at nighttime here, it looks really creepy as well, don't you think?
Just to check out the late night record show. You were calling impulsive, calling compulsive, calling insane. But when I'm surrounded, I just can't stop. It's a matter of instincts, it's a matter of condition. It's a matter of fact. You call me Pavlov's dog. Ring a bell and celebrate. How you like that? Dr. Lanley, tell me you're just not the better. 'Cause right now, lying in bed, just like Brian will sing. When I'm lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. When I'm lying here, just staring at the ceiling and thinking about what I'm thinking about. Just listening.
Sing a song, Eli.
No, I don't know any songs.
Then make up a song.
No.
No?
Please! I want to! Please! I want to! Hello! Please answer! No. You stop!
Eli, hey!
Hey! You deserve that.
No, Eli.
That wasn't nice.
You deserve
We don't hit people.
No, you don't.
Excuse me?
But
No.
you really deserve that.
No, stop it. Stop.
I mean, you know.
As you guys see, Eli's Pandas situation is getting worse and worse, and I'll add a little clip of us talking about. Well, I'll add the video down below of us talking about what Pandas really is, and if you want to know more, well, we'll tell you a little bit right now. It's basically when the kids get strep and well, you
or
see
any
those
or any kind of infection, and the body doesn't react the proper way. Instead of eliminating the whatever is in there, the bacteria go and attack cells that shouldn't be, and it creates neurological symptoms. I believe PANDAS stands for pediatric acute. Wait, no. Let me research it.
Say like for us, it's not just about Micah and me with the 22Q and his food allergies and our food allergies. It's about also educating you guys on like what Eli also has and what Sam has.
Here, pediatric autoimmune neuropsychiatric disorders associated with streptococcal infections. P.A.N.D.A.S. Pandas.
Yeah.
Like the little bear.
So yeah.
Although there's another one that's called P.A.N.D.A.S, P-A-N-S, which is one that's not necessarily with strep infection. So you can have any kind of infection and get this sort of reaction. It will cause tics, OCD, anxiety to skyrocket, and depression, stuff like that, and like that, you know, like overnight, from like a perfect child to like, oh my god, who is this? Eli having flares with infections. Right now we think he just caught another strep infection, and overnight he went ballistic, you know?
Yeah, and the teacher has noticed behavior problems at school. He's having like 3 meltdowns before lunch, and they start school at 9.
No. She said before recess.
Before recess.
Recess is at 10:20. They start school at 9, and she says between 9 and 10:20, he has about
No, recess is at 10:35.
For you and Eli, or?
I don't know, but everyone goes out 10:35.
Anyway, an hour and a half. He has like, why is it sideways? I'm seeing myself kind of like angled. It's weird. He has like 3 or 4 like major tantrums. She's like, I can't snap him out of it. He's like, he's not there. You can't just say, hey, stop it. He's
Yeah.
so
So we're the last doctor about a month ago. He said I don't really see anything there, and
we knew it was there because
yeah.
Sam had a confirmed positive strep test a week before. I started feeling my throat being itchy like 2-3 days before.
Me, but
He
I took essential oils in a capsule,
And
and I
then
was good.
Eli overnight, he never gets the regular strep symptoms of like, hey, my throat hurts. He usually has the first symptom is like, uh-oh, I don't feel good, and then he vomits.
Yeah,
That's how we know.
The same thing happened last
That's how we
year.
know. And then he gets a fever, and then he's like, oh, my throat.
Last year, the same thing, and the year before, the same thing.
Yeah,
So
he gets it yearly.
we knew, and she even told the doctor about a month ago that the same thing happened. And they're
at the
like
hospital, they didn't want to test him.
Children's Hospital, the biggest one here.
He said, oh, we won't test him, and anyway, we won't give him medication because we only give now only if it's an infection that has gone to the point of like rheumatic fever or scarlet fever or whatever it is, you know, like big infection.
And yesterday, the other day, she actually spoke to his teacher, and
No, it wasn't a teacher. It was one of the resource team members of the school.
And they knew about Pandas.
Yeah,
And
she's like, oh, it's funny you mentioned it because a few years ago she had no clue what it was, but recently somebody said, somebody said, my child has P.A.N.D.A.S syndrome, and you know, look into it, and this. She's like, it's funny you mentioned now because now I know what it is, and so I told her about it, and I said that last time we went, end of October, right at Eli's birthday, they didn't want to test him. She's like, really? They didn't want to give him medication? I'm like, nope. Even Stat Care yesterday, we went to Stat Care hoping that they would actually treat him and whatever. We unfortunately showed up too late. They weren't taking new patients anymore. It was like almost 5 o'clock. They were closing at 9. They had their full day. There was people in there, and they said come back tomorrow morning at 6:45 a.m. I'm like, 3 kids? No.
Yeah, no, and tomorrow, I work during the day.
No, but she was even like, they never wanted to give him, like, test him or whatever. I'm like, no.
Like, well, what is going on with this health system that they don't want to treat kids like this? And
Strep infection.
yeah,
No,
like,
it's gonna spread all across the classroom, and you know.
It's
Good
not
thing
right.
He had 4 days off at school. He had 2 P.A.N.D.A.S this week, yesterday and today, and he's got the weekend to get over it. So.
P.A.N.D.A.S are like days off, and some of you don't know. So
Yeah, it's a
yeah.
P.A.N.D.A. Everybody knows what a P.A.N.D.A. is. They have those.
Well, for those who don't have children, you know. So
Oh, it was so.
yeah. But yeah, and it's a lot to deal with in this household, and we're just trying to show you guys what we go through. We're hoping tonight that he gets treated properly and soon be diagnosed with the strep and get the antibiotics going. And also we're trying to get CBD oil in his system so he could start controlling his ADHD.
It's not just ADHD, it's everything.
Everything,
like
yeah.
anxiety, ADHD, the seizures he gets, it probably would help him, anything. You know?
Yeah,
We're at the point where even the teacher's like, I don't know what to do anymore. He spends his days in the hallway, you know, like
we don't want a life like that for him, and
No.
we want him to have a normal life and be
it's
himself.
not fun
You
for
know?
him, it's not fun for us, it's not fun for the teacher. I mean, you know.
And he comes home, and half the time we ask him, "How was school?" and he said, "It was fine." Like
He won't.
no.
He won't say, or he doesn't. She's like, maybe he doesn't even know. Half the time she asks him, and she's like,
He,
I'm not
he,
doing
for-
anything.
and
He doesn't
he-
realize what he's doing.
yeah, and he sometimes we ask him to do something, and like 5 minutes later he forgets. So we don't know what's going on with that, and like or like you tell him something and he forgets that you told him, and
I don't think it's forgetting. I think he wasn't even listening in the first place, maybe, and he just randomly replying because you're talking. I don't know.
yeah.
Hard
So
to say.
it's really hard to say, but here we are just letting you guys know what's going on with that, and it's been a very difficult month with Eli.
Note, you want to see how bad it gets, you need to watch the documentary that was on 2020 2 months ago, I believe. When did we watch it?
I don't know.
2 months ago-ish. From 2 months ago about the Pandas syndrome on 2020. It should be online somewhere. Go watch it. It's actually.
And if you need to know more, there's actual Dr. Oz even talked about it. So it's not just us dealing with this. If you think, oh, it's just you and your mind games, you know? Like a lot of people don't really realize until they actually go through it. Thank you guys for watching today's video, and if you're new to the channel, if you want to learn more about Pandas, please hit the like button, please share with all your friends, and tell them to sub as well. And don't forget, hit the subscribe button. It's very easy and it's free. So and we're just trying to educate everybody.
Like free stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, we're hoping Eli gets treated tonight, and we'll keep you updated.